Hello and welcome. I'm home now in America, and I'm sitting in my parents' house in San Diego, California. That's a lovely, oh, it's this way. It's a lovely background, isn't it? I think this house, before they owned it, the woman or the family that lived here, they obviously maybe used this room as a nursery. Anyway, it's now our office, as it were, and the computer's in here. And my mom and dad have a spiffy Mac, desktop Mac, so I'm using the iSight camera and recording one of my first webcam vlogs in a long time. So I just wanted to basically come back on this channel. It's been a while since I've posted anything here, and talk a little bit about being back in America. I've been back about a week now. And what are some of the things I've noticed? Well, San Diego, of course, you know, it really depends a little bit on where you're going to go back to after you leave Japan. San Diego's a big city. There's a lot of people. I was on the freeway today. I'm trying to get my sea legs back driving on the other side of the road. And, you know, there's a lot of cars. The speed limit, of course, is about 65, I think. On the freeway here in California, and that's got to be about 100 kilometers per hour, which is way faster than I'm used to driving in Shimane. And of course, everywhere in Shimane was one lane, so just, you know, merging and weaving and taking the right on red, and you know, it's just so overwhelming in a way. I don't know if I'll be buying a car anytime soon, but that is something I have to think about. So one of the things the title of this video is going to be Ugly Americans. And, you know, one of the things I did right when I first got here is my niece, who's home from college for the summer and is working a part-time job at a local theme park. And the theme park is called Legoland. So it's like got rides and stuff and a lot of things made out of Lego. I'll try to put a link in the side. No, this way. See, I've already forgotten. And so I went. You know, she had free passes, so my sister, you know, Brittany is her daughter, and my sister's friend and I, the four of us went. We didn't spend long. You know, we went out for lunch and then headed over to the park about 2 o'clock and only spent about 3 hours there. It's really a park geared for kids, and a lot of families were there with children. It was a weekend. It was like a Saturday. It was busy. But I just noticed, I mean, the thing about Japan that you get so used to is just everybody looks the same. You know, the homogeneity, maybe that's how you say it, of the society is something that I just got very used to. And of course, it's weird because obviously that's why people look at me, because I'm so not Japanese. But when you're looking out of your own eyes, you don't perceive yourself, right? So I just looked around and everybody was Japanese and I could speak a little bit of Japanese. So you interact in Japanese and you just go about your day and you forget that you're not Japanese, sort of. And it's just odd. Like anytime I would see another Westerner, I would be like, whoa. You know, especially if I didn't know who they were, because I knew like all the Westerners in my town. And now, of course, I'm just bombarded. I mean, California especially is such a, you know, melting pot of so many different people. And I went to a place that attracts tourists, so not only were there, you know, a large amount of San Diegans there, but there were people, you know, from Europe and Asia. I mean, I heard people speaking Japanese, you know, China, you know, all over were there visiting the park, you know, on summer vacation, etc. So just to be bombarded with that many different people was crazy. And then I'm a very large guy. I think, you know, you guys know from my other videos, but it was weird because I did not feel that fat being around all these other really large people. Normally I was the biggest, tallest, whatever person on any train, any place. And Americans are big. We all need to go on a diet. And Americans are just rude. You know, that's, I guess, part of the thing is, you know, Japanese people are just so polite. Especially, you know, in shops, etc. The service is amazing, and the thing I've noticed is, you know, you go into, you know, I went into Best Buy, which is a large electronics chain, and the service people just don't care. I mean, it's just a job. They're just getting that 9 to 5 paycheck or whatever. And the level of service is quite a letdown from what I'm used to. And then when I was at the theme park, the people themselves, just how impatient they are and how noisy and how bossy and yeah, the kids are spoiled and it's just, I don't know, it's a very rude awakening since I haven't been back for a couple years. And that's of course, generalization in a way. Of course, Americans on the whole are delightful people and I'm happy to be home, but it was kind of jolting my first weekend back to do that. I've also been to the movies a few times and just the whole, people talking during the movie, people, on their cell phone and stuff, and that would just never happen in Japan. So yeah, it's been interesting being back, and I hope to make some more videos probably for this channel about my experiences readjusting, etc. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. But I hope to try to keep up with this channel as well. Obviously, a lot of attention is going to be on the main My Argonauts channel, so head over there. I've got a bunch of videos going up over there. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope you will continue to watch and enjoy. Okay? Peace.